So here's lesson 6 9/10, measuring angles. Why are we learning about this? Well, we're going to help you get prepared so that you can use a protractor eventually for half circle protractors. And how are we going to do it? Well, first of all, we're going to take a look at some angles at the bottom of the screen, and we're going to estimate before measuring, because that will help us get a more accurate angle measure. And we're going to compare to the benchmarks that we already know. So we know that a right angle makes an L and is exactly 90 degrees. We know acute angles are smaller than 90 degrees and obtuse angles are larger than 90 degrees. So we're going to estimate some of those angle measurements. So what I would like for you to do is take a look right now at angle number 1. And as we look at this angle, what type of angle do you think it is? Is it right, acute, or obtuse? This particular instance, I would say that is definitely acute. So that means that my measurement is going to be about something less than 90 degrees. So I'm going to say that's about 45 degrees. I'm just estimating, okay? So now what you're going to do is you're going to take a look at number 2. What type of angle is that? Is it a right angle? Does it make an L? Why, yes, it does. So we're going to put right here for type. And we know that a right angle is 90 degrees, but we don't know for sure because we haven't measured that one. So we're going to say about 90 degrees. So let's take a look at number 3. Look at this angle. So for it to be a right angle, it would have to come straight up and down, right, and form an L. So that definitely is smaller than a right angle, which means it must be acute. Now that particular angle looks a little bit bigger than number 1. In fact, it looks kind of close to 90, but not quite. So I'm going to say that it's about 70 degrees. Okay, so as you can see, what we've done is we've looked at the type of angle and we have made an estimate about its measurement. So now let's take a look at angle 5, or actually 4. I forgot 4, didn't I? Angle 4 down here is kind of upside down, but it actually looks a little bit bigger than a 90-degree angle to me. Now if I were able to take my screen and turn it upside down, I would actually see that. But what can I do in the interim? I can pretend that I have a ruler and I'm drawing a straight line out here to try to see where a right angle would be. So when I do that, hopefully you can see that that's actually bigger than a right angle. And I need to make this a 4 and make this a 5. Sorry about that. So I'm going to say that this is obtuse because that's the type of angle that is bigger than a right angle. And it looks a little bit bigger, so I'm going to say that it's about 100 degrees. So then we'll take a look at number 5. And again, I'm looking at, if I drew a line straight up here, this would be where a right angle would be. So that is definitely larger than a right angle. So once again, I think that is obtuse. And I think it's bigger than number 4. So I am going to say about 120 degrees. So basically what you're doing is you're looking at the type of angle and you're making an estimate for the measurement with this particular lesson. So in class, what are we going to do? Well, we will make a tool for measuring angles similar to a full circle protractor, but we'll only have larger intervals marked. So good job. I'll see you in class.